So after playing first two, I bowled against New Zealand 41 overs. My debut match, first innings. I still remember it was chilly in Christchurch, 10 degrees. Yeah, I was a schoolboy. I don't know what to do. Arjuna came and threw the ball to me every time, get me a wicket. But I bowled 41 overs, 12 maidens, 112 for one, I reckon. There were a lot of, yeah, there was a lot of drop catches because it's freezing. Slip, they drop a lot of catches. I mean, there's no way we can say anything because we are not used to it. But afterwards, another test match. Followed that only, I played this 30 test matches and 97 ODIs. I'm very grateful to Arjuna because he's the one uh, found my talent and he thought I'm good enough. So I'm also I think I can say I benefited his lovely coaching and guidance and helped to winning some matches for Sri Lanka. So that was the cricketing career. Then I did some courses, umpiring actually, and I was the grade 1 umpire in Sri Lanka. We got a couple of association. One of those associations, I'm the one of grade 1 umpire, and I did more than 15 matches. And all of a sudden, one of my friend, colleague umpire said, look, Zoyce, rather doing umpiring, I think best do is coaching few years ago. So I thought, look, I have a lot of good coaches. Then he said, why not? You played so much cricket. Why not you get into this business? Then I went home and spoke to my wife and said, look, what should do? And she said, it's your call always. Then I thought, okay, he was a very much genuine person who take up the coaching. Then I said yes. We thought not to go with umpiring, and even Kumar Dharamson is still saying why you stop umpiring. He is so nice to me. He said you should continue umpiring because world cricket looking for ex-cricketers. But maybe I mean get or not, I don't know. But that's what he said. Then again, I did all these courses, and I got a chance to coach one of the leading schools in Sri Lanka called Royal College, one of the oldest college. Then after that, got a chance to coach NCC, all the top quality players playing at the moment, Sangakkara, Malinga, Chandimal, Upul Tharanga, I can name so many, but they are the leading heroes at the club. Then again, finally, like last, say, couple of months ago, we played SLPL. I got a chance to coach Nakil Nagas as an assistant coach under guidance of Shane Duff. He was our former Sri Lankan coach, assistant coach. I got a lot of experience like that. I played under a lot of top quality coaches.
Nuwan, your action, it was one of the best, smoothest actions that we have seen on TV. Was it natural to you or was it developed by your coach?
Look, I used to run very short when I was started, like 11 steps and had a lovely and go and burst, Then I didn't have enough target, I used to bowl everywhere. Then and even the wicket near the crease, I struggle a bit. Then I must give that credit to Tom Moody. He said in England, while we were playing, he took me to the center of the wicket, match playing stuff, and he said while playing the match, you should increase your run up. I was bowling test match. He said we should do that. So I was so confident because I played cricket. I mean, most of the guys don't like to do some changes while you're playing. But I said, okay, why not? We'll try to do because I had a problem bowling no balls. All of a sudden, I ran a couple of deliveries and he said, okay, this is how you extend. We measured the run up. It came to a certain steps. I said, okay, I'm comfortable. After lunch, I'll try to bowl like this. In that day onwards, I will bowl half and half that crease. I never had a problem. That's how I got this rhythmical run up. Oh. So that credit goes to Big Tom Moody. So he helped me a lot.
Right. You said your idol was Wasim Akram. So when was the first time that you met Wasim Akram and what tips did you seek from him?
Well, I met him in Saja first time because said probably late 99. He was the hero that time. I mean, he gets wickets everywhere. Whenever you see in the paper, when Pakistan is touring, we end up with in the right column 4 or 5 wickets under Wasim Akram name. You can't ask anything better than that. That's why he was so successful, world-class bowler. He never gave us any tips. I go and say hi, Wasim, like that. Then he came to Sri Lanka with as a captain. So one day he took me and Vaz and told us how to bowl in swingers and all this reverse swing stuff. So I mean, like one of the humble guys, we people think he's not, but he's such a nice person. He shared so many experience and tips with us, and we benefited honestly. Especially Vaz, he benefited a lot of his tips. He used to bowl reverse swing and bring this ball in for the right-handers, and you can go through his statistics and see how many LBs he has taken.
Yes.
So like that, Wasim helps me a lot, and recently also I met him while giving commentary, and we had a lovely chat as well.
You and Vas had a very good partnership, and as they say, the new ball bowlers hunt in pairs. Tell us something striking that you used to do. You know what motivated you both to get the best of the batsmen in the world that you used to get as wickets.
Yeah, you mentioned about partnership. I can say it's gelling again. From the day I met him, he helped me a lot. He never treat me like someone else. He knew he saw my potential. He straight away came and helped me, like how to bowl. We went out, we went clubbing, everything together. So that's how we bond our partnership. But we knew our limits. Whatever we do, we'll definitely do to our team, whatever it's outside or inside, whatever. So that way we had lovely bonding. So before the match, he asked whether that I want to open first over. I said no, you go for it. You are the senior pro. Sometimes he said while walking, Sanath said no, was you bowl. He said no, we'll let Sois to bowl first over. Like that, we had that partnership. So we benefited a lot. I think we played 30 test matches together and almost 100 ODIs, which is remarkable to bowl with such a world-class player. We call him world-class. So he's absolutely class. He's absolutely helping even the youngsters, even right now, our former and current players.
Okay. Did you both have a banter and did you both wanted to get the best of the batsmen out? Suppose you're playing against India and Sachin Tendulkar is our best batsman. So what talks did you have before bowling to Sachin?
We always wish not to bowl Sachin every time. He was the absolutely headache when you see him walking in. He's such a world-class player. We enjoyed every time we work. We said, okay, we'll see who's gonna get more boundaries like that. Then we were joking, but end of the day, we all wants to get his wicket. We both successful getting Sachin out a few times. I think Vasi was very much successful. I think I got 4 or 5 times. Great Tendulkar. That's how we thoroughly enjoyed when we see a good players. Even like we planning, but we execute those plans as well as a lot of enjoyment. That's how.
Tell me one situation where you had a plan and you executed well to get Sachin Tendulkar, if you remember.
Absolutely, I will never forget that dismissal in Ketarama. He said he is looking all the time when the ball comes in, he tried to flick it to mid wickets. So I said, okay, that day I will try to bowl out swingers, you try to bowl in swingers. Normally I bowl straighter ones.
Okay.
So I bowl in swinger. I think Sachin didn't expect that. While he trying to do that, it ball came and hit on his leg. Late David Shepherd raised his finger. That was one of the lovely memories I can share with anyone.
Nice. And who was the batsman that you hated to bowl to, and which batsman did you love to bowl to?
Oh, good question again. There are a lot of batsmen, absolutely, like the era that I played, and they're still playing. One is Sachin, no doubt, and Brian Lara, and Sahid Anwar, are most difficult players. I mean, on his day, he massacred any bowling attack. He has a lot of, I mean, not lot, top records against Sri Lanka. And I'm also played those games. I mean, he get a lot of hundreds. Like even we like to witness the way he batted sometimes on the middle. Look, there'll be a lot of guys who I love to bowl,
How's
especially
Marco?
like Marco. I got his wicket. I like to bowl Shahid Afridi because a challenge. He like to dominate. So the way I also like to dominate. We had a lot of rivalry while playing each other, and I got him out. He is a good friend of mine. Yeah, I think like Mark for him and Hayden. He's very difficult to bowl. As that's a sort of a challenge you can take bowling for good players.
All right. My mind goes back to the time when Sri Lanka and Australia used to have some feisty relationship, mostly because of Muralidharan and the controversy. But otherwise, how the players used to have, what kind of relationship was there between Sri Lankan players and the Australian players, and without the interference of media, because media hyped it a lot.
That's true. You mentioned the proper way. Well, when they play, they won't. They're like war heroes. You know, they get into the ground. There will be no friendship. This is what nowadays a lot of teams following, right? So when they want to win, somehow they win. They sledge or they'll say something. That's the part of their game. But after crossing the rope, they are the one of the best bunch of players to hang out with them. Soon after the game, they come to the dressing room. They will have a beer with you all. So that's how they play cricket. So it's about mind game, you know.
Yeah.
So they come to different places that they don't want to lose. They want to keep their name and the proudness and how they play for like last 20 years of cricket. So that's how they play. That's why they're still doing the same thing and like being victorious most of the time. But now they're learning process and rebuilding process after they lost so many great players. But I'm sure like 2014 World Cup, one of the best teams to watch in Australia and New Zealand.
In the world of cricket, where do you see the balance of cricket shifting? Earlier it was the Aussies, now the English cricket has also done well, and always there are giants in Sri Lanka and India. But overall, if you see, can you say that one country is now the number one?
It's hard to say. As you said earlier, Aussie dominated so many years.
Now even West Indies have shown
They're
themselves.
coming up, but they are good. Then again, I must say they are very good one-day unit. More than 2020, they will devastate any amount of records as long as this team goes. Like they have a lot of match winners. Well, you can't underestimate teams like Pakistan, especially the talent they have. On a day, they're very, very dangerous. And England, they are coming up really well, and Australia also rebuilding. Then I must say India, they are winning under 19 World Cup. That shows they have a good backup strength. And finally, I must say Sri Lanka. We also have a lovely setup. For last 5 years, Sri Lanka came for 4 World Cup finals. It's not an easy thing. One can say we don't have, but if we don't have those sort of things, I don't think we can come. So yeah, things are changing every other country. South Africa also are very strong cricketers, but so far when it comes to big occasion, they tend to lose their composure. But I'm sure like more than us, they plan a lot, but they got Gary Kirsten again. So you can't predict who will.
Good for the game.
Absolutely good for the game. It's somewhere every time there is a competition.
Finally, the main part that people would want to know, would you be a Goa coach for the next season?
Yes, definitely. I'll be the next coach. Very much looking forward to come and work with this lovely bunch of unit and experience so many things which I can give whatever I've forgotten this time. It's so many things, absolutely, when it comes to express. So when I come here and sit it for long hours, so it's not going to be difficult. Yeah. And yeah, so I have another work to do when I go back to Sri Lanka. And now my club also looking forward to win this competition. It's going to be a huge challenging task for me because our cricket is very competitive at the moment. So looking forward to a good 6 months ahead.
Thank you, Nuwan, and best of luck for your upcoming tournament and season back home. There you go. Nuwan Zoysa, quite honest and quite open with various aspects of cricket. And finally, he has confirmed that he will be the next coach for Goa from next year. That's it. That's all in this program. Thanks for watching. We'll be back next week. Keep watching Prudent Media. Goodbye.